Hey, it's your girl KV back with another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or should I say, love and a little bit of marriage with a lot of bit of lockup in Huntsville? Because that's what it's feeling like these days, okay? Where is the love? Love and hip hop with a little bit of marriage and a lot of bit of lockup. You feel me? Of Huntsville. There we go. I wanted to do this yesterday, but my baby was sick, y'all. So I had to tend to my little princess. And she is home again today, but she's a lot better. We should have sent the last school. But here I am with this review before I go get these nails done. Season 9, episode 7, Games of Thrones. Okay? That was lame. Who be coming up with these episode titles? Because that one was so lame. I was like, Games of Thrones. All right. So we start where we left off with Melody and Trisha still out for lunch because Melody was grilling her about her and Martel's dealings. Excuse me. Melody is hilarious because she's just like, oh wow, your friends set you up like that. I can't believe your friends put you on Front Street like that. Yeah, Destiny and Stormy, they should have pulled you to the side. And, it's like they wanted to get a reaction out of me. But, it's whatever. I haven't been with Martel in years. A reaction for what? Okay? And I agree. It was hilarious and messy for... Was it Destiny and Stormy? No, it Stormy and Tisha? I feel like it was Stormy and Tisha that kind of brought it up at the table for her to be grilled in front of everybody. But Trisha did it to herself. Like, yeah, they was shady for bringing it up, but girl, you the one that lied about it. And then you came on this show thinking that the lie would last when you're sharing this lie with somebody like Martel. Girl. Okay. The internet consensus about Trisha is that she is a weirdo. She is such a weirdo. That's like the best word for her. Her thought process, some of the decisions that she makes, some of the things that she says to us and then forgets that she says to us and then goes completely against it. It's concerning, but she's a weirdo. So now Trisha feels like Melody is still worried about Martel because she wouldn't be if she was asking all that questions. I get what she's saying, but I feel like this is Mel the producer and not necessarily Mel the ex-wife. You know what I mean? Like, she can use that ex-wife to grill you in this situation, but this is her playing producer and making sure that we get the full story out because we deserve, okay? You set us through all of these lies, all however long season and a half that it's been. We deserve the truth, okay? And apparently we gonna get some more truths when it comes to the reunion or a couple of more episodes or something. She gives the reason on, why she was lying. Carlos King was like, yeah, she kind of gave some insight and we were just all like, oh. So yeah, we'll see. They talking about her other friendships with the ladies in the group and how she's just getting along with everybody. She's like, I just feel like everybody should get together as a big group and they should be able to get over this and get over that. And Melody is like, baby, that's not gonna happen. You came into a group that was already beefing. It ain't gonna be all honky-dory. She says that she's going to have a party. Trisha's going to have a party for her kids. One is graduating high school. One is graduating in elementary school, I think. Going off to middle school, maybe. But she's going to have a party for the kids, and she invites Melody. Next, this thing was something, but it wasn't. The Fletchers, they're at their new real estate office in North Huntsville. That's where he's from, and he said he bought the building that was his old barbershop. I said, well, that is so cute. But of course, he has to renovate it out because it's all these like faucets, and it's set up like a barbershop when it's about to be a real estate office. So we're going to see, if we see the end results. Because somebody on Twitter was like, we see all these houses under construction, but we'll never see the finished product. I said, we really don't. I think Was the house that Martel showed Sonny and Moses, was that the house that him and Fred or the other guy was working on, where he had Fletcher come out there while they was in the front of the house working on it? I'm wondering if that was the same house or if that was a completely different house. But that might be the only one that we've seen as a finished product. So Martel comes up there to discuss what happened. They let him know that he was off the hinges. Okay, you didn't have to come for Tisha like that. It was just all a big old mess. And the way that they're talking, it be so annoying what production chooses to leave on the cutting room floor, because all of the conversation around the arguments at the adult field day, they paint Marceau and Martel as being equally as wrong. But from what we saw, Marcel didn't say nothing, okay? So that's why I'm like, I'm so glad that Tisha aired it out on Carlos King's live that, you know, Marceau did bring up the allegations about Martel's sexuality in college. Because had she not said that, we would be lost as the viewing public, because we didn't see Marceau do much of anything but let Tisha catch strays. So to know that, no, he came at that man's neck about his sexuality and we didn't get to see it, but we're going to talk around it like Marceau is this mean person. He did such a mean thing. He did this. He was right there with Martel slinging the mud. We don't see that. So to have these conversations, and this is why Love and Marriage Huntsville is really like bottom class reality TV. We can't even get full pictures of the story because y'all be trying to protect people, or y'all want to keep certain stories out the media but not talk about this. I'm like, but you're gonna talk about this, and it's like, what are we doing? What is the purpose of having this reality television show if you're going to censor certain people's reality that they're showing us, right? So that be my thing. That be my thing about this show. Constantly happens like that. So anyway, Martel, while he's talking to Fletcher and them, he accuses Tisha of being the reason that him and Melody divorced, because Tisha was saying all this stuff to Melody and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, so you think that the reason Melody divorced you is because Tisha brought up the fact that you brought coleslaw, a matching BMW to yours, and not the fact that you got that lady pregnant multiple times, and then the last time she decided to keep the baby. That's not why your wife divorced you. It's definitely because Tisha was spreading rumors on something that she already released herself. Yep, that makes sense. But Martel says he's gonna tell Melody what Tisha said because Melody should know, and da-da-da. This is Martel trying to find a reason to contact Melody because he's not supposed to. And also, this is him trying to build up a team to come at the Scotts because clearly he feels like they got him by the ball. So, yeah, let me call Melody so Melody can get on them too. It's so lame. We see Ken meet up with one of his homeboys. He had arm piercings. Did y'all see that? He had piercings right here in his arms. But they're just talking about Trisha and Marquez. And he asking him, oh, is she about to sign the papers? Yeah, she about to sign the papers. So when y'all gonna get married after that? He was like, well, I told her that, you know, I could go get the ring right after she signed the papers. Baby, don't waste your money. Baby, don't waste your money buying Trisha a ring because she seems so unsure about marrying this man. And Kimmy clocked it as, well, you know, as somebody who's been divorced and remarried, there are a lot of things going through your head on what happens if this marriage fails too. So maybe that's why she's hesitant. But Trisha just gives, she does not want to be married. She just gives, Ken does not necessarily light her fire. Okay, he probably keep her fire lit, but it's not given that he lights the fire. Okay, if that makes sense. Like, he's Mr. Good Enough. He's not, you know, Mr. Right. It's like he's Mr. Right now. Trisha, I don't know if it's just her personality that's so dull that, you know, we don't see no chemistry, but it's it's kind of no chemistry there. We just okay. But speaking of Trisha, she's at the house and she's got the people out there to put up the tent for the going away party. So I'm guessing this is like the day before or earlier that day or something. Destiny comes over to kick it. I said, oh, okay, cute. Let's see. Destiny's sitting on the couch, you know, ready for some wine and some kiki, and the doorbell rings. I'm like, well, who else she got coming over? Because Stormy ain't on the show no more. Stormy ain't on the show no more. Who else coming over? It's a notary. She has a notary to come by for the divorce papers, y'all. I said, did production pay for this mobile notary so that we can have this, you know, dramatics of a scene? Because why? Why? So her and the notary go sit at the table while Destiny's just at the couch like, hi, I'm Destiny. She probably thinking like, oh, this is her friend. You know, I'm finna meet somebody. Hi, I'm Destiny. And the lady's like, hi, I'm such and such. And they go sit at the table and Destiny's kind of like, I'm over here. Why y'all over there? And the lady is very business. Okay, let's get this stuff done. And they pull out the divorce papers. She signs it. She notarizes it. And they just, you know, okay. Destiny is sitting there stunned. As am I. As am I, okay? She's like, what? You just gonna sit there and sign those papers like this is nothing? You're just gonna sign the papers in front of you like it's nothing? Destiny is confused, and to be honest, she seems slightly triggered because she's like, you know, me signing my divorce papers was, you know, this big moment, and she's doing this like it's just nothing. And as Trisha is signing the papers and getting the papers notarized, she said, I want to cry, but I don't know if I want to cry happy tears or sad tears. Beware. I wanted to knock her out that chair. I wanted to knock her out that chair so bad because in the same scene, in the same breath, Destiny is telling her like, yeah, girl, you're going to have a grieving period with this being official. And Trisha's like, no, girl, grieve for what? We've been separated for so long. And she's like, yeah, but it's official now. She's like, yeah, but what? Grieving period for what? She's trying to act like she's so over it as if she didn't just say she doesn't know if she wants to cry happy tears or sad tears. So you already can acknowledge that the grieving has started. However, when Destiny pulls it out to say this is exactly what that is, oh no, girl. Grieve this marriage? Girl, it's been over. Weirdo. Trisha is a weirdo. I don't even know if I even finished taking notes for this episode. Now that I'm sitting here going through it, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Next, we see Tisha and Marcel are at Black. They're sitting there talking, and you know, I guess they running down their schedules, what they got to do today. And Tisha tells him that their son has got senior pictures coming up. And he's like, senior pictures? She's like, yeah, well, we're yearbook pictures, senior yearbook pictures. And he's like, oh, okay. Marcel was like, well, you need to tell me stuff like that. I want to know stuff like that. Is what he tells her. Let's pause right here, y'all. This grated my nerves so bad because you are putting the onus on Tisha for her to let you know what's going on in y'all's children's lives as if y'all ain't under the same household. Do y'all see each other? What goes on in this household? Do you not talk to your children? Because I couldn't imagine my kids being that big and I don't be like, what you got going for the day? What's your week like? When this? When your last game? When's this? You know that your son is a senior and about to graduate, and you don't really seem to care to cherish these moments, I suppose. It's weird. It's weird. Do you not talk to your son? Why wouldn't you know that he got pictures? Y'all don't ever eat together as a family? All ride in the car to go do something together? it might not be church, but like go out to eat together once a week, something. But that's not the point of this scene. It was just a little side piece of the scene, but like y'all see, that grated my nerves, right? So we see Melody comes by. She texts Marceau. She texts Marceau, and Tisha just happened to be there, so she gets to talk to the both of them. Okay, she's coming by because Martel texts her saying that basically Tisha and Marceau is talking mess. And she's like, well, let me go straight to the source because Martel lies a lot. So no point in getting myself all heated if we don't know if that's how it happened, right? So, like I said, mind you, she texted Marceau. She texted Marceau, and had Tisha not been there, this would have been one of their little date scenes, right? Because y'all know Melody and Marceau, they have like a little, at least 1 to 2 little fight dates per season where they meet up because she got to interrogate him. She got some questions to ask him, and she want to go straight to the source, and he gonna try to gaslight her because he like to get her all riled up, and he got a little harmless crush on Melody. We all can see it. So that would have been a little date night if it wasn't for Tisha being there. What a mess, y'all. So she basically is just like, yeah, Martel said that y'all was talking mess and this and the third. And they're like, that's not what was said. That's not what happened. And Martel is full of mess. A lot happened at the adult field day, yada, yada, yada. Melody essentially is like, you see why I can't fool with him? Hold on. I need to eat something. You know how you get that taste in your mouth, like, oh wait, I'm hungry. And I did a workout today. I worked out for an hour. So I definitely gotta eat after this. But she kind of lets them know, like, y'all been dragging me in the name of Martel for all these years, and now you see that all the lies and things that he would orchestrate against me, now he's doing it to y'all. And it's interesting to see because on one end, Melody, you didn't make yourself as open to the group for them to have both sides of the story. And not that you owe that to them, but if you have one person over telling a story and then the other person not telling the story at all, and then the other person kind of don't necessarily seem all that trustworthy, don't necessarily seem all that forthcoming, that's how they looked at Mel. She talked about the things she wanted to talk about and didn't talk about the things that she didn't want to talk about. But we see how this situation, how they went. She like, y'all see? Now I'm not the crazy one, huh? Y'all been condoning his behavior all these years. Y'all been agreeing with him when it comes to me. And now that it's on y'all, okay, it's basically what's going on there. And so, that wraps up that little lunch, basically. And then lastly, y'all, hold on. Yeah, Martel is a liar, and, he just needs somebody to, uphold his liarly and all of this, such and such. All right, Marcel, now that it does not benefit you to hold his secrets and not hold him accountable, this is the story. He claims it's because of the revenge situation that he really lost respect for Martel. But when Tisha was on that live, she said they've been knew about that. They've been knew about that. So what's the difference now? The fact that he actually threatened to do it versus just showing y'all? I mean, I guess that can be a huge difference in how you view a situation, but still, it's coming back on y'all because y'all ignored the behavior. Y'all enabled them. Y'all were enablers, to be quite honest. But last thing, it's the kids' party. Knowing that this is essentially a graduation party for the children, it is odd to me that we ain't see nobody bring no gifts except for Melody. Melody brought 2 cards, one for each child, and I'm sure she probably had like $100 in there, something like that. Mel seems like a good gift giver. Kimmy came with a bottle of liquor. And I'm like, I feel you. Because she's like, my mama told me not to go nowhere empty handed. Yeah, but this ain't Trisha party. This the kids' party. So you should have got something for them. Okay. But yeah, everybody else, yeah. So we're here at the party. Everybody's arriving. When Marquez gets there, he starts walking around as if he is the host and introducing himself to everybody. Hey, yeah, I'm Marquez. I'm the father of the wonderful kids, being honest with that. Hey, I don't think I know you. I'm Marquez. Yeah, I'm the kids' daddy. I'm Marquez. I'm the kids' daddy. Yeah, you ain't never met me? No, I know. But I'm the kids' daddy. Yeah, I ain't been, I don't be on my thing like I need to, But, they got a good man right there. But, I'm their daddy. I'm their daddy. Did everybody hear that? Them babies peppy. Eyes, the peppy. Okay? And it was just interesting to see. Ken sees it and he's like, here he go again, acting like this his house, acting like this his party. He always doing the most, but Ken just kind of ignores it for now. Okay? So next we see how what we see next. Marquez goes over to, I think it was Fletch, Reese, and Lance. He goes over to them and he's like, hey, I want to talk to y'all. Can I talk to y'all? I need some advice. I want to talk to y'all. Fletch in his confessional like, I don't know this man. This is weird. What is happening? I don't know this man. Why? Hello, what's your name? I don't know this man. Why is he asking me for advice on life? Y'all, it was just so funny because why are you walking up to complete strangers? And he gives the synopsis, y'all. He like, yeah, I'm the daddy of these kids, but I left because, we weren't together no more. And then he came in and he taking care of them. He take them on trips and he do stuff and he pay for stuff. And, I'm not all that financially able. I'm not financially able to, I gotta take a picture of that right there. That's gonna be the thumbnail. It's his daughter curving him. But he's like, yeah, I'm not able to be financially there for them like that. And I just need advice. And for the most part, they just kind of looking at him like, but Maurice says, a few things. I can't remember what it was. But they all just kind of sitting there like, oh, this man needs some therapy. This man, yeah. Mind you, also, before he did this, he goes over to the bar and it's like, everybody come here, let's take a shot. Shout out to our wonderful kids and our wives, old wives, but, we still married, so she's still my wife, but, yeah, but shout out the kids, yeah, oh yeah, this about the kids, and not me being a jealous baby daddy because I'm the pappy, but I ain't got no money to be the pappy, so he paid to be the pappy, and I'm at, to the kids. It was such an awkward moment. This man is unhinged and he truly needs therapy. Like, he needs therapy. He sees the daughter walking by and he grabs her face to give her a kiss on the cheek. And she is like, she literally away from her daddy, y'all. I said, not that you had to wear my hug, your own daughter. She the way she reacted to him is really giving, I have no emotional attachment to you. I have zero emotional attachment to you. That's what that gave, y'all. Cause she didn't try to hug him. She didn't kiss him back on the cheek. Cause if my daddy come and kiss me on the cheek, I'm gonna hug him or I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek and be like, love you, daddy. She didn't do none of that. She was just like your outfit. And dipped. Oh, oh, yeah, she was like, ugh, like your outfit. And dipped on her daddy. So I know that has to be hurtful. That has to be hurtful for him. Because he's out here, trying to act like he love his kids and he there for his kids. And you're not. You're not. So what happened next? Melody. They end up going over Melody, Marquez, and Tisha end up having a conversation. I don't even remember how the conversation popped off, but essentially, this is Marquez trying to snitch on Tisha to Melody. Like, oh yeah, she know your ex. Did you know she know your ex? Because she know your ex. She know. I said, this is the pettiest thing I've ever seen. She knew your ex. Okay, she knew your ex. And Melody is just kind of, assessing the situation, asking the nosy lady questions, but not really giving him what he desires as far as a reaction. Because he's clearly trying to isolate Tisha. Like, she's the bad person here. Acknowledge it, everybody. She's treating me a bad way, okay? So, is that where it... Oh, one last thing at this party, y'all. So the party is wrapping up, I suppose, and Ken gets up to say a thank you for coming out type speech, wrapping up the night. He's like, yeah, our kids, me and Tisha, and does not acknowledge Marquez as the daddy to these kids. That was an insane level of petty when that man is right there. I get being that petty because Marquez be doing too much and he does need to be, chomped down a few sizes because he just be doing too much. He really do. He just be doing too much. So Ken got up there and said, these me and Trish kids and we taking care of them. Okay. And Marquez, he's shuffling by trying to stand next to the kids like, I'm their daddy. I'm their daddy. I said, y'all, this is crazy, right? Crazy. But yeah, he just, went around asking everybody how he deal with his triggers and co-parenting. How do I deal with these triggers? Because I'm so triggered right now, y'all. Oh, I'm so triggered right now, y'all. Oh, this man done showed everybody he's a great dad to my children, and my children won't even hug me when I come around. I said, man, remember when they said they had to give him gas money to get down there for the baby graduate? It's not funny, but it is. But it is. Because he really has no shame. He has no shame about being a deadbeat, a broke deadbeat, at that. No shame. Like, we know you can't give money to take care of the kids because you can't have money to take care of yourself. So, yeah, y'all, that's the episode. That's the episode. And it was good enough, I suppose, since they got a whole 30 minutes out of me. I was expecting this just to be 20 minutes, but here we are at 30. But hope y'all enjoyed this review. I have to go and get my nails done. I really enjoyed this set. Do y'all like this set? I really enjoyed this set. This might be like my go-to design, but like different colors. Like I might repeat this a few times through because I just really liked this set. You know, I love me some Spelman Blue. I'm gonna Spelman Blue down. Every 2-3 nail sets gonna be some Spelman Blue. But let me go get my nails done and not be late because this appointment, woo, she squoze me in, baby. She had a cancellation. She said, "You at the top of my list. Do you want this?" Yes. Yes. And it was the exact day and time I wanted. I said, "Look at good. Look at them." So let me go get to said appointment. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you like the review, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment and let me. Oh, did y'all hear in the internet streets that at some point Marquez said in an interview that Ken had pulled a gun on him? I screamed because I can see it happening with the way these two passive aggressively interact. That it would get to the point of don't make me pow pow you, or don't make me pow pow you. So that's it, y'all. Until the next one, bye bye.